Holy moly. Come look at this.
What is up, y'all? Oh my gosh, I'm really excited about today's video because I want to show you inside my analytics because I am shocked. I am literally in shock. I'm so excited about what I'm seeing, and I want to tell you about the one thing I did to see everything you're about to see. The one thing I did that kind of changed it all. The one thing I did to take my channel from kind of mostly dying to not really totally dying, but still not doing great to skyrocketing. I'm gonna show you that one thing. But let's look inside my analytics real quick. Okay, so we're really just gonna look at the entire year as a whole so far. And I want you to look at this, like look how crazy this is. So in January, my channel spiked like it does every year in January. So it went up just a little bit. So if we actually pull it back and go back to November of last year so you can kind of see what's going on, you can see that this was my channel most of last year. Honestly, that's what it looked like in most of the year. We see this and then we see a little bit of a spike in January. That is very, very normal for my channel and for a lot of channels in my niche because I have videos like how to plan your goals or how to create things or how to start a YouTube channel. A lot of people in the beginning of the year are motivated to go after things that they've been putting off. So my channel tends to have a bit of a spike in January and it falls right off every single year. So we see that small spike and then we see this other really big spike in February. You can see how much bigger that spike is in February. That is because this video about digital products went viral and took several other videos with it. So when you have a viral video going down, it's great to like throw fuel at the fire. And so this one took off and I basically threw other videos at the fire and they all kind of did well. And that's what caused this spike in February. And then you can see that in March, my channel kind of went back down to normal. Now, normal is much higher than it was before this initial spike in January. So now I'm getting like 6,000 views a day, 5,600, somewhere in there. But back in December, it was more like 1,700 to 2,000 views a day. So my baseline has increased. Even though my views have come back down, even though my channel has kind of come back down from that viral moment, my baseline has increased and it's higher than it was, let's say in like November of last year. And then we start to see it gradually go up again. And in April, we see another really big spike. And again, we're coming down off of that big spike, but what you see here is the start of my new baseline, which again is more than the other one, which was more than the other one. So that's really how YouTube channels kind of look when they're growing. They'll have a viral moment. It'll cause a lot more subscribers to come their way. It'll cause a lot more people to know about them. Then as it comes down, it doesn't go down as far as it used to be because there's more people there who know about it. And YouTube sees your channel as better or as something it can, feel good about sharing with other people because a ton of people watch that like viral video or the one that did really well. So your baseline comes down, but doesn't quite go down as far as it was before. And then if you have another spike, that will happen again. Now your baseline's up here and it'll go down, but not quite down as far as it was before. So essentially what you end up with is growth overall beyond those like viral moments. You see, my channel was on life support. I did the My Channel is Dying video in October of last year. And really, I tried to make some changes and nothing really stuck because you can see here all the way through January, I'm pretty much on like a downslope. I'm gonna back us all the way up to 2020 because my YouTube channel did really well in 2020, especially around the time that everybody came home for the same reason that it does well in January. People are wanting to do things. People were wanting to work from home. People were scared and not sure where their jobs were gonna go. So they came to YouTube. Plus there was just more time to watch YouTube because we couldn't do anything, right? So we're gonna go back to 2020 and we can see here that my baseline coming out of 2019 was around 4,700 to 5,000 views a day. And then when COVID hit and everything locked down, you can see I go up and my baseline is around 9,000 views a day. And it's a pretty steady spike. It's not like these we see over here in 2022. It's very much so a gradual incline and then a gradual decline. But you'll notice that I kept that like 5,000, 6,000 view number as kind of my baseline and into January of 2021 when again I had a spike because I have one in January of every year. But then look what happened to my channel in 2021. It just gradually went further and further and further and further and further and further down. Like holy moly. I did have this short spike in October, but it wasn't even enough to qualify as a spike, honestly. And then again, it went right back down to like really, really low numbers compared to what it had been. And that's what we're seeing now. So I could tell you exactly what caused each one of these spikes. I could tell you what video it was or what thing it was, right? What time of year it was. I know that COVID caused this one. I know that January caused this one. I know that that video about digital products did this one. I know that the niching video did this one, but it's not the video. I changed one thing, one very specific thing between December and January of this year. And really, since January of this year, have worked on changing and iterating and making better. Do you want to know what that one thing is? Listen, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you or like negate the fact that there's other factors that go into why this is happening. Like I upped my consistency. I went from 1 video a week to 2 a week. I think I did that in late January, early February of this year. And that definitely helps because if I'm going to have a baseline of, let's say 500 people watching every video I put out, then if I'm putting out 2, I have 500 people watching 2 videos instead of 1. So consistency definitely helps, and like upping the consistency definitely helps because you have more people watching every single video of yours and you have more every single videos for them to watch. And honestly, I upped the quality. I really focused on not making them as short and sweet and just solving one problem, but really getting into the heart of problems and really getting into the heart of people, but also upping the quality of my editing and my production and things like that. And I've done things like call for comments below to get the engagement up on my videos. So in my videos, when I'm like, hey, if you've made it this far into the video, comment below with X, Y, or Z, that is because I'm trying to increase the engagement, and it's definitely helped because YouTube sees engagement as, wow, this is a good video, and it's gonna help it go through the rankings and get shown more. I'd love to have you help me prove my point too. If you've made it this far in the video, comment below with, holy moly, this works. Okay, holy moly, this works. Now, what I'm trying to do with that is obviously increase my engagement. I want to have conversations with y'all in the comments, and a lot of times people don't go to the comments because they don't know what to say. So comment below. The other thing that does is it creates intrigue for the people who might possibly want to watch this video. So if they're coming to this video and they see a bunch of comments that are like, holy moly, blah, 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 they're gonna be like, what does that even mean? It might cause them to want to watch it more than they already did. So getting more engagement, upping my quality, upping my consistency, all of those things help. But what is that one thing? What is the one thing that really brought my channel back to life, that really caused this massive spike or these massive spikes and are really causing my channel to grow faster than it ever has? Before I tell you, I want to show you the money side of this too, okay? Because I like to be really candid with you. I want you to understand why this is so awesome, right? I don't just want you to be like, oh, her channel grew, cool, right? So from my YouTube channel, I make money in a ton of different ways. So anytime you click on an affiliate link down below in the description, I make money. Anytime you buy one of my courses or services that I promote down in the description or that I tell you about in a video, I make money. Anytime that you get a freebie and get on my email list, and then maybe in a month or 2, I have a webinar you can sign up for, and you sign up for that thing, and then you buy my course, I make money. But also, I make money just from the views here on YouTube. And in April of this year, last month was my best month ever in AdSense here on the platform, only second to February of this year. So not only are those big spikes that you're seeing in February and in April, like growing my channel, and that's awesome as like a vanity metric, they're literally leading to my bottom line. So in February, I made $9,400. Honestly, I thought I made right at 10K, but that's fine. It's whatever. So $9,400. And then in March, I made about $5,800. And you can look and see that last year, my normal was like $1,200 to $1,500 a month, right? Through all of 2021. Now in 2022, I was making about $3,000 to $4,000 a month. Then it went down in 2021, and now it's skyrocketing in 2022. So in February, $9,400, in March, $5,800, and then now in April, $11,580. Just because I put videos on the internet. And that's just from putting the videos up. That is just from the videos that are out there. That is not any of the income that I can count for course sales or for affiliate marketing or anything. And I can tell you that for the month of April, that number is just a small slice of the pie in what my business did, which is spectacular. Because again, remember, I'm trying to double my revenue this year, and this just adds to it. Okay, so I'm gonna stop teasing you, and I'm actually gonna tell you what the one thing is that I did that completely changed my channel. And that is basically that I stopped optimizing for the algorithm and started optimizing for the humans on the other side of the screen. Now, this one's gonna take some explaining. Up until 2021, anytime I would come up with a title or anything for my videos, it would be based on the fact that I knew that that had the keywords that I wanted to be found for, and I would put the tags in, and I'd work on the description, and all of these things together were optimizing the video so that when it went into the algorithm world, the algorithm would know what keywords it needed to be found for, it could be found in search, and so much more. So I was doing titles like this one, how to get your first 1,000 subscribers fast, or my entire content workflow, or how I edit my YouTube videos, or SEO for beginners. And yes, I was adding some spice and some sass to the end because that is what I teach is, put the keywords in there and add some spice. But the title itself was really optimized for the algorithm, not for the people on the other end who might want to click it. But if we scroll up to my more recent videos, you can see that my titles have almost completely changed. I don't care as much about the keywords. Yes, I want them in there because I need YouTube to know what this video is about so that people can see it if they need to see it, but it's not as important to me as making it a really clickable title that people are going to see and be like, oh my gosh, I need to watch this. So we went from how to XYZ and 10 steps to da-da-da, to things like behind the scenes of owning an Airbnb. Real people, real numbers, really awesome idea. How to niche when you have too many ideas, a letter to the multi-passionate. So I could have just done how to niche or how to pick a niche, but I really did how to niche when you have too many ideas, a letter to the multi-passionate. That one has went viral for me. 5 systems that help me make 6 figures. In years past, if I was gonna do that same video, I would have done something like 5 systems for entrepreneurs or 5 systems for business owners, not just 5 systems that helped me make 6 figures. This one is a great example. So instead of saying how to make $10,000 per month as a content creator, I said, you can totally make 10K a month as a content creator. Here's how. And look at the views on that video. It's done really well. Instead of saying how brand deals and sponsorships work, pulling back the curtain on brand deals and sponsors. This one about niching, I could have said, stop trying to niche down, or something that was going to just be short and to the point. Instead, I did, guess what? You actually don't have to niche down. Mind blown emoji, because that is more clickable. I have stopped in my titles, in my delivery of my video, even stopped formatting it for robots and started formatting it for people. And that has been a massive change for me. I started doing that in January or so, and you can see that that is the biggest change and that that is the thing that has grown me, even further. This video here that you're watching, this video here, okay? The title is This One Thing Completely Changed My YouTube Channel. In years past, if I would have been thinking about this topic and sharing with you what I found about titles or whatever, instead of making it a conversation, instead of showing you behind the scenes and really making this something where we can, together look at what's going on, I would have been like, how to title your videos, instead of like showing you behind the scenes of how it actually works and what I'm doing and titling it in that way too. So you can see how my strategy has changed when it comes to titles and really the format of my videos to stop worrying about the algorithm, because here's the thing. This is what you need to know. The algorithm's friggin' smart. The algorithm, I believe, reads at like a 6th grade reading level. It can figure out what your video is about if you will do other things inside the description and the tags and things like that to make sure it understands what your video is about. But also, if you do a really good job of making it clickable and making people want to watch who are already subscribed to you, then what the algorithm does is it says, oh, well, her subscribers really love this video. And let's analyze these subscribers. All of these subscribers are people who like X, Y, and Z on YouTube. So let's show her video to more people who like X, Y, and Z on YouTube. It is smart, okay? I'm not saying to completely ditch keyword strategy or anything like that. What I am saying is I don't give a flying fart about being found in search anymore. That's not the point of my channel. It's not the reason I'm creating videos. I have a bajillion videos that are found in search, that are indexed, that can be found. My goal in creating content here on the platform is to have my subscribers watch it, like my subscribers want to watch it, but also to create content that other people really want to watch when it comes across their home screen or their suggested videos or whatever. I want the algorithm to want to push me out to other people, not just show me in search. Now, I know this completely goes against a lot of things I've said on this channel in the past, but we live, we learn, and then we share our strategies with other people. So if you have been wondering or looking at my channel and been like, how did she do that? How did she go from an average of 1,000 to 1,500 to 2,000 views a video to having multiple videos in the last several months get over 20,000 views, 30,000 views, 40,000 views? A few of them have over 100,000 views. How did I go from that to this? Hopefully that answers your question. I really am optimizing for the people. I'm creating content that I would want to watch. I'm creating content that is going to be helpful and is something that people care about, not so much about what's going to be found in search or what the algorithm needs from me. I'm creating good content, and that has grown my channel massively. Okay, so I guess to kind of finish this up, if you are growing on YouTube, if you're trying to create a YouTube channel, if you want to grow here on the platform, throw all the rules out the window and create good content that people want to watch. Create good content that your ideal viewer is going to want to click on. Create good titles that make them want to click. Create good thumbnails that make them want to click and deliver in the video. Stop worrying so much about the keywords you're trying to go after. Now, do I say that that is not a strategy at all? Absolutely not. If you're in my YouTube Rockstars program, which is my YouTube course, which I will make sure is linked below, you know that a big play in being found on YouTube is search, but it can't all be search. And I teach that inside the course too. We've really got to bring in the community element and really want to make people click on our videos. All right, that is all for me today. I hope you have an amazing one. Bye, y'all.